My girlfriend joked, "My work husband buys me lunch every day." I laughed too, until I stopped it. It started with a laugh, a casual joke over dinner. She said it so easily, chopsticks poised between her fingers, rice bowl in front of her, eyes avoiding mine just long enough. "My work husband's been spoiling me. He buys me lunch every day. You should be jealous." She laughed, and I did too, out of instinct, not amusement. The sound felt forced in my throat, too dry, too empty. The word husband lingered in the air longer than the smell of soy sauce. It wasn't the joke, it was the tone. That flicker of something between her smirk and the way she shifted in her seat. Playful? Maybe, but my mind didn't buy it. When you've loved someone long enough, you notice microseconds. How her eyes darted down when I asked, "Every day?" How her shoulders tensed before she said, "It's just food, babe." And the way she reached for my hand afterward, too fast, too intentional, like a magician distracting before the reveal. That night, she slept soundly beside me. I didn't. I just stared at the ceiling, replaying her laugh. And the quiet voice in my head whispered, "That wasn't a joke." I told myself not to spiral. She was loyal, funny, kind, the kind of woman who cried over lost cats on the street. But the small things began to change. Late replies, subtle new perfume, a sudden obsession with how she looked before work, lip gloss, light foundation, a hint of perfume she never wore for me. She started leaving earlier too, and when I offered to drop her off, she smiled with that tightness that wasn't real. "You don't have to. I'm carpooling now. It's easier." Carpooling? With who? She didn't say. I didn't ask. Not yet. I wanted to trust her. But every text notification she hid, every photo she took with her phone tilted away from me, they carved something out of me, quietly, piece by piece. Then one night, while she showered, I saw it. Her phone lit up. The name? Evan. The message? "Lunch tomorrow, same spot? Missed you today, work husband." The joke replayed in my head like static. And that was when something in me stopped hurting. The emotion didn't burn, it froze. A cold clarity took its place. I decided I wouldn't confront her, not yet. People reveal the most when they believe you're blind. The next week, I played the role of a devoted fool, smiled, kissed her forehead, told her to have a great day. She left for work. I followed. It wasn't obsession, it was confirmation. I drove 2 cars behind her, watched as she parked outside a small cafe downtown. He was waiting. Blue shirt, rolled sleeves, hand on her lower back before she even sat down. The world didn't shatter, it just went silent. I watched her laugh the way she used to with me. That real, open, head-tilting laugh. And I realized something brutal. It wasn't that she stopped loving me. It was that she loved how he made her feel about herself. Later that night, she came home with a half-eaten salad and said she was too busy to finish lunch. I smiled. I bet. She didn't notice the edge in my tone. She didn't notice that I already knew. Over the next few days, I collected proof. Photos, texts, voice messages. It wasn't about revenge yet. It was about precision. Because the worst kind of justice is the one that comes slow, wrapped in calm. The day I confronted her wasn't planned. It just happened. She came home late, lipstick slightly smudged, hair tousled, perfume heavy. She tried to sneak past me with a tired smile. "Rough day," she said. I nodded and handed her my phone. A photo filled the screen. Her and Evan at the cafe. His hand over hers. The timestamp? Yesterday. Her breath hitched. Color drained from her face. She looked at me like I was a stranger who'd just found her secret diary. "It's not what it looks like." I tilted my head slightly. "Then what is it?" She opened her mouth, but no words came. Just trembling lips, tears gathering, excuses dying before they could form. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she whispered. I smiled. The kind of smile that ends things. I know. She flinched at how calm I was. That's the thing about silence. It tells the truth better than rage ever can. The next morning, I sent every piece of evidence to her boss, her HR, and her work husband's fiancé. No words, just screenshots, timestamps, photos. By noon, her world was collapsing. Calls flooded in, messages unanswered. Her career? Over. His engagement? Broken. She called me dozens of times. I didn't pick up. When she finally showed up at my door, she was a ghost. Mascara streaked, voice cracked. Why would you do this? I looked at her. Really looked. For the first time, she wasn't untouchable. She was small. Because you joked, I said quietly, and I stopped laughing. Her expression crumbled. A sob escaped her throat. I closed the door, slowly, deliberately, before she could say another word. It's been months. Her name doesn't sting anymore. Sometimes I still think about that night at dinner. The way she laughed, the way I didn't. I used to think love was about trust. Now I know it's about clarity. When you strip someone of their illusions, you show them who they really are. And when you finally walk away, you show them who you've become. I didn't lose her. She lost the version of me that would have forgiven her. Now when I hear the word joke, I almost smile. Because some jokes end with laughter. Mine ended with silence.
How could you do this?